Human rights in Indonesia. The consequences of discrepancies, domestic versus international law. Cornell International Affairs Review 2009 Vol 2 Number 2. Freeport stated what where natural resources are present in the country. It is inevitable that companies will enter the country to mine the resources. If the local population does not choose to do so first, there being initiating process of environment change in the country. Freeport success largely a result of teaming and conference. Freeport and the Indonesian government both benefit from their relationship, which has been accused of being fraught with cooperation, bribery, and exploitation. Although Freeport has made efforts to improve its reputation in order to regain of the support of its investors, its questionable actions are not isolated. Freeport, along many other transnational companies, is escaping legal production due to the differences between domestic and foreign law regulating mining practice, human rights, and environment standards. The discrepancies between this legal system of the country in which a corporation is installed and the countries in which corporation operates need to be in the field and addressing in order to ensure the protect of the rights of indigenous population and of the environment. Broadly, there are three constitutions in the argument of countering the legal Freeport action in West Papua. The first is comprising of mining engineering companies and business that perceives Freeport procedure as necessary for successful operation, and believe that Freeport has been very responsible in his action towards the environment and the Papuans. The second consequence is the argument Freeport itself. The third consequence in the argument consists of human rights activists, journalists, and environment who strongly oppose Freeport's action in West Papua. Despite adamant opposition to Freeport its behavior in Papua, there has been no proposed solution to solve the discrepancies between domestic and foreign legislation. I hope to propose a solution to international legal environment degradation and the other injustice and to limit or prevent such violations and damage from occurring in the future. Freeport province in West Papua and the importance of the government began when it signed 1967 contract. With time and increase in the company's copper and gold findings, Suharto and the Indonesian government gained confidence and began demanding more of Freeport. Freeport is a mining company based in New Orleans with many mining sites around the world. Considering there is no real international policing system to scrutinize Freeport's operation, Freeport benefits from Indonesian legal system which is almost completely powerless when compared to the United States legal system. Its ineffectiveness is derived from the close relationship between Freeport and the Indonesian government. Give the latter realization of Freeport for a strong economy and desire to remain on good terms with Freeport. This is in contrast to the United States legal system, which has stricter regulation on mining and the environment within the United States. However, despite the more stringent legislation, companies are still capable of committing grave injustice. Companies are able to escape legal consequences in the United States due to their affiliation with lobbying and their participation in the election process. The coal mining lobby, for example, has a large influence on election campaigns and results as donors. Therefore, due to lobby presence and power in Washington DC, the elected official is often unwilling to repair their support by imposing harsh restrictions on the company's action or the mining industry. The lack of exciting domain legislation and the legal discrepancies between international and domestic law allowed Freeport to define the legal of its own operation. Freeport drafted and signed in contract with Indonesian government prior to exciting legislation, like the FCPA, and regulating its action abroad. The FCPA made Freeport's relationship with Indonesian government criminal because Freeport had been using bribery and coercion to increase their profits. Thank you.